All right, Zach, WrestleMania is coming up this Sunday, and I'm going to tell you something. I actually did something that I don't normally do. I actually watched SmackDown and Raw this week. Don't normally do that. Did that this week for like heading into WrestleMania, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't feel that big. It doesn't feel that important. I mean, like the matches, if we're looking at the card here, looks stacked. Looks like an amazing card. But what I'll tell you is, I don't feel like there's any urgency. There's no importance to this event at this point. It's just another pay-per-view that's going to be really, really long.
You know what's the funny thing?
Yeah.
Is that the previous shows actually felt more like go-home shows that they have this week.
Yeah. I mean,
I've been more hyped the last few weeks, and then this show, from what I've been reading, I just got really deflated.
It was. I mean, the Raw wasn't bad. I'll tell you, Raw wasn't bad. But the thing was, right, there were a lot of unanswered questions that I felt like they should have had answered. Okay, who's Braun Strowman's tag team partner? I mean, sure, it's gonna have a pop in the night, but at the same time, I kind of want to know going in who the heck is gonna be. I want to. It'd make predictions a whole lot easier, or maybe not easier, but more stable. And another question going into this is, Undertaker and John Cena going to have a match? Presumably not. I mean, if you watch the segment on Raw last Monday, then you know what his whole promo was just him selling the card and being like, oh, I'm not going to be on it. You know who's going to be on it? This match is going to be on it. And this match is going to be on it. So let's talk about the two matches that are going to start off the pre-show, and that's the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the Women's Battle Royal. First, let's just say, thank God those are on the pre-show, because I do not want to watch that during the main card when there's so many other good matches. It's like the New Japan Rumble. I'm thankful it's on the pre-show. I can watch it if I want to. I can go fill up my drink or something.
Yeah, that's the thing. Battle Royals usually suck, so it's a good thing it's optional to watch it.
Exactly. I mean, it's fun as the crowd's kind of coming in, you know. Yeah. I mean, it I don't know. Who's even in it? There's a bunch of people in it. There's no list here, so it's all to be announced. I mean, it's not going to be on the date, but like, who do you see kind of getting pushed? Who do you want to? I mean, there would be some interesting participants like Bray Wyatt. I don't know. Is he going to do something? Probably not. Matt Hardy, people think is going to win. Goldust, people think is gonna win. Oh, not really? Goldust. No. People think but like I don't know. So he's around. So I mean, he could win it because he does have a pulse and he is in the match. There's a lot of tag teams who I don't think are gonna win because that would be pointless.
I don't think the Revival's gonna win.
I don't think. Well, I mean, I have no hope that like.
What a sad state the Revival is right now.
I don't think Rhino and Heath Slater are gonna win. So there's a lot of names that you can throw out automatically, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to predict who's gonna win this match. But again, it's not important.
I'm not even gonna make a prediction, not because. Well, it's just because I don't care.
And you don't know, honestly. I don't know who's in it. Like, for the most part, I mean, it's random. It's on the night.
Yep.
Baron Corbin's not going to win it. Mojo Rawley's going to win it. And that's sort of the sad state of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I mean, they've been pushing it as, it's going to make or break your career. Yet they're at the same point in which they started. They're not going any further than they were last year or the year before, which is really upsetting. And the women's, same thing.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch. I'm just going to throw it Becky Lynch just because.
I'm going to say Sasha Banks. She's going to win the Vagina Cup.
Yep, the Vagina Cup. New Japan Cup? Nah.
Vagina Cup.
Vagina Cup.
Speaking of the New Japan Cup, did you see any of the matches from the New Japan Cup?
No, not yet.
Really good ones. All the Zack Sabre Jr. matches were awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He beat Naito, Ibushi, Sanada, Tanahashi. Great matches all around.
Just put your New Japan boner away for 5 minutes. We're talking about real wrestling, okay?
All right, let me just say, and also the match with Okada, also great match. Sakura Genesis was a great show. Sure. And let's get back to the show.
Now, I mean, this one's not going to be bad. I mean, okay, if you're talking about the pre-show, of course, it's going to be bad. Except for this match, which is Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. I personally have Cedric Alexander because I think they've been building him for a while.
I think, Cedric's the larger star, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nobody really, like, does anybody really care about Cedric Alexander outside the hardcore fans? Like,
I mean, yeah, I get, not really. You know, 205 Live has been picking up a lot of steam. I mean, on Tuesday, people are saying Kalisto versus Buddy Murphy has actually was a really good match. I don't watch 205 Live personally because I have a life. No, I don't. That's not true. I'm sorry. Yeah. But anyways, no, like I mean that's just too much wrestling. Honestly, it's just so much. I'd rather just watch the recap show, and they haven't done that yet. So, but yeah, Cedric Alexander. I mean, he was the one who was going to go against Enzo Amore, or name redacted, when he was still around in the company. So probably Cedric. I mean, I could see it going either way because it really doesn't matter in the whole grand scheme of things. They're both going to probably have it anyways. So it's just a matter of time. But I see it that at that point, Cedric Alexander. And honestly, it's a real shame because they're with this new direction that they're taking 205 Live in. It's a shame that they're putting it on the pre-show. I mean, in the short term, it's not a bad thing because the USA probably, like, since it's on the USA Network and it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, and it's on the WWE Network, like, it's going to get a lot of eyes and there's going to be a lot of attention put towards it. But, I feel like just for the workers, you know, they kind of should be on the main show, and for the hardcore fans, it's kind of better because later in the card, why don't we talk about this now? Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss, that should be on the pre-show because that's a pre-show match. I mean,
one, it is a pre-show match, and two, like,
if you're gonna put the Intercontinental Championship last year on the pre-show, then you gotta put this one.
Yeah, but how much steam did that match have? Well, like, it's the same thing here.
It had a forklift.
This match. It did have a forklift. This match has really, like, no steam. It's actually kind of funny. Like, well, no. But this is nepotism run wild in this match. No, Nia Jax is being overpushed. I do not, like, she's not ready for...
Do you know what the angle is into this one?
She's the fat girl.
She's the fat girl, yeah. So it's like, oh, I'm going to show her on my WrestleMania moment. It's like, yeah, that's your one hell of a WrestleMania moment, I suppose. People thought I was fat for 2 months, and now I'm going to show them that I am fat still, but at least I can win a match. No, you can't. No. I don't know. No, but Nia Jax is going over. It would look so bad on the company as a sort of like a PR thing, you know, be a star. If they're bully, like it's not just being a heel. It's being a legit like high school bully. And if you're promoting that as like you can still win belts even though you're a bully, then that would not be good on
Well, if Nia Jax commits suicide, then yes, she is the high school bully.
Yeah.
No,
she won't.
She won't. No,
that'd be really bad on you if like you fucking Zach says on the fucking Dave Meltzer there like, oh yeah, and then this on this podcast.
These losers were on their program and
in their bedroom, and they was talking about this match, and
yeah, no one's gonna talk about it.
I haven't heard Dave Meltzer in months. That's so sad.
YouTube crackdown, dude. Anyway,
Nia Jax is winning it. Alexa Bliss has had the belt for what, over a year now? No, she hasn't had it for over a year because she was SmackDown Women's Champion going into last year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, and she won the Extreme Rules, right?
Extreme Rules, yeah.
Was it Extreme Rules?
She had it at Extreme Rules. Bayley won it at Mania, so yeah. Oh no, Bertine did it at Mania.
No. Wait,
because it was the kendo on the stick.
No, even Sasha won it at SummerSlam.
Oh, that's right.
And she won it. Did she win it the night after or the next pay-per-view?
The night after. Yeah. That's
so,
4 day.
Shows how great they've been treating their women's division.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not like the SmackDown's women's division is that much better.
I'm just saying as a whole.
Yeah, sure, yeah, and we can talk about the women's division another time because that's a whole video in itself. But right now we can talk about actually the SmackDown women's match. That's Charlotte Flair taking on
the winner, Asuka.
The winner of everything in the world, Asuka. She's gonna win a WrestleMania. There's no doubt in my mind.
Wait. Who's at the door? It's me, Vince Russo here. Why don't we swerve everybody and have Charlotte win? That's a terrible idea, Vince Russo. Get out of here.
That was a terrible Vince Russo impression only because you didn't say bro enough.
Bro.
We forgot the bros. I was going to bro you down as we were going in, but no. Yeah, no. If you're going to do a Vince Russo impression, you got to give a pretty good bro job. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah, you just got to be broing them down. All right. So, yeah, so Asuka's going to win. I mean,
it would make no sense for her to lose.
The question is, like, with a lot of these matches, is not necessarily what the outcome is going to be, but is this going to be a good match? And with Charlotte, it's hard to say. It really depends on her opponent, I think. Cause,
the thing is, here's the thing. Asuka is the more experienced of the two, so I don't think like Charlotte's going to have a bad match because really it's if Like, is Kana gonna have a better match with Charlotte? You know?
Yeah, I suppose.
Because
no, but
Kana's Japanese trained.
Stop calling her Kana. She's Asuka.
Well, I'm just saying, like, from her, like, you know...
I haven't watched NXT, so I haven't watched wrestling since NXT TakeOver Brooklyn when she was there in the crowd and her name was Kana.
Yep.
Like, yeah, okay, cool. Calm down, bud.
Anyway.
I watch Stardom clips on Twitter, so I'm a pretty good Japanese fan. Get over yourself, boy.
Yeah, because I don't watch enough wrestling. Yeah. That's all I do.
I'm just saying.
Nate, I'm the bigger loser here.
Yep.
Like, my face riddled with acne,
Yeah.
my pounds, my fucking fat going over my... I don't even know where my dick is anymore. That's how much of a loser I am.
I can't even see it. Anyways, so yeah.
No, but the reason I was saying Kana is because she has a past in wrestling.
Yeah.
Charlotte does not.
Yeah. Okay.
She's been wrestling how long? 4 years. And it's not to discredit Charlotte as a good worker. She's in the time she's put in, she's really good for like. I mean, even when she was
starting, like a takeover, like the first takeover, that was one of the best matches on the card. I think Dave Meltzer rated the highest.
Probably. But like I'm just saying, like. One has the experience as one's just really naturally really good.
Yeah.
So there's not going to be much room for error here. It's probably going to be a really good solid match.
I'm just scared, not scared, but like nervous about the height differences and like because got me saying it now. Asuka, she's really fast and really hard hitting, and Charlotte's kind of a little bit slower, a little bit more. I'm gonna stall in the middle, do a couple of my spots. She's kind of very spot oriented. Like,
is she a headlock master?
Sometimes I mean, not necessarily a headlock, more like an abdominal stretch maybe, or like something like that. I mean, for WrestleMania, she might pull out all the stops. I mean, she did at 32 when she won the title. Won the new title. That was
probably the best match on that show.
It almost
there was the ladder match. That was
but
good.
I mean, when you're talking about like sort of like a traditional like match, that was probably the best one. Yeah, really good outcome. And so we're done the women's singles titles, because there are no women's tag. But let's move on to the men's single titles. And so we're gonna talk about first the other should be on the pre-show match. But at least we got Rusev on there, so that should be fun. So we got Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal versus Rusev.
I hope they have as little Jinder Mahal in this match as possible. Just throw him to the outside, do some moves on him. And
he's going to be in for 5 minutes. And like he's going to have his 5-minute sort of I'm on top. And then he's going to be...
I'm going to work really slow on...
No, he's working methodically. He's working a slower pace... Dragging the guys down
because he's a heel.
It to his level. Yeah, he's a heel. Okay, so but
he is a shit wrestler.
Okay, so the question in my mind is Bobby Roode and Rusev. Those are Bobby Roode.
Already had the title. A terrible title run.
Well, I mean, it's not like it was his fault necessarily.
Well,
it was
I'm
just
not
bad
saying
booking.
it. Well, Nate,
SmackDown.
What would you say? Bobby Roode's title reign was a good title reign.
No. But I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, it's pointing out it's not his fault. Is that do you think the company has lost faith in him because his title reign wasn't necessarily good?
Yeah.
And because he was a good heel, a great NXT champion. I mean, he's got a past he can work off of. So
yeah, WWE does not care about NXT.
Yeah, no, they really don't. They don't care about the guys who are from NXT, especially, because like
that's the thing. I can understand if they want to sabotage, like other guys from like New Japan or Ring of Honor,
which is weird because AJ Styles is the WWE champion.
Yeah,
so
AJ's I think the only one because he's too solid. He has too much of a solid fan base, and he's really loved amongst the kids.
Yeah.
So he's like he's solid. He's untouchable. Yeah. But for a lot of other guys, they just screw him over left and right. Like the Revival has been on this like back burner, like nothing.
Yep.
Who else from NXT that's been screwed over?
Well, I mean Shinsuke Nakamura. Honestly, I mean his. And the thing is, it's mostly just SmackDown's bad writing at this point. When it comes to when you talk about those NXT call-ups who did really bad, SmackDown has been really not just bad as a show, but just really boring. They have a lot of really bad directorial sort of like in structuring the show. So So, but anyways, let's answer this. Let's answer this question. Can Randy Orton leave WrestleMania with the title? Let's take that out. Is he gonna win? Is he gonna retain at all?
Probably.
Is there a possibility of him retaining?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a squash match at WrestleMania, not WrestleMania. SummerSlam, which was ridiculous. What the fuck was that? Oh, we want to build the TV match. That's fucking Impact logic right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna give it away for free because we want to build it on the pay-per-view. Like, what
you mean build it on the TV? Yeah, build the show on the
build the TV match on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, so but I can see him winning because it's like it's his WrestleMania moment. It's Randy Orton. Oh, how we love you, Randy. We love you, Randy.
Make love to me, Randy.
Make love to me, Randy.
Oh yeah, buddy, I just said that. Anyway.
Anyways. So Jinder isn't winning this.
No, fuck Jinder. Honestly, just fuck him.
No, thanks. But this one is like, I care about it so little, and yet they can go so many ways with it.
I've said that to all these guys. You could say that for so many matches on this show.
No, but some of them are just a lock. Like, you know where they're going. For this one, I have so little, like, I'm like...
But a lot of these matches, I don't care, like, anything at all.
Yeah, I know, but, like, I'm looking at... No, what I mean is, but I don't care. Like, I don't, like... I want this guy to win.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if any of them win. They can go whichever way they want. And so, usually the way I care about things going is usually the way I'll go. I don't know for this one, though. I'm so fucking, like... distraught at the
I'm locking in Randy Orton.
You're gonna say Randy Orton.
I'm
gonna make it a swerve, bro. I'm gonna say Rusev. Just that's what I want to see.
Yeah, because Rusev's other United States titles have made him such a star.
Yeah, they did.
Except just the first one. That was it.
And put that beef away. With that.
Yeah, that's an inside joke between you and me and the Steven Larson fan base community.
No, but I mean what I meant to say was like that whole he had some really good matches against Roman Reigns. Honestly,
I can't remember any of them.
Hell in a Cell I liked, and there was a couple on Raw which I went. That was pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, they were Raw matches, but like they were good for Raw matches.
Mm-hmm.
They have good chemistry, but anyway.
But yeah, it was really the first one that made him a star, and then the rest were just kind of, for me, forgettable.
Yeah.
I think he had one after this, so this would be a third if you want to hear.
Yeah, it would be his third, because he beat Kalisto for it.
Also, what a piece of shit title reign that was, too.
What, Kalisto's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a waste.
No, and here's the thing, that was the second one. The first one, he won it on, like, the pay-per-view, and then lost on Raw until Del Rio.
Alberto, and then
won it back again.
And then defended it on the pre-show at WrestleMania 32 against Ryback.
Yep. Hashtag let us in.
Let us in. Let us in. Anyways, so
let's move on to the special tag match.
No.
Why not?
We missed one because we have the Intercontinental title match pitting The Miz versus Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. I want to say, what do I want to say about this one?
Well, first they need to get the title off Miz.
Okay, so Miz is out. It's Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins.
I wish
Seth Rollins won on Raw, so it's Finn Balor winning.
Sure,
that's my logic.
What I wish? I wish this was like an ECW where Masato Tanaka, Mike Awesome, and the ECW champion. I know. That's why I'm saying I wish it was like that, so I could just double up on him 1, 2, 3, and get him out of there, and then have an awesome match.
Yeah,
have some unsafe table spots right there.
Yeah, or something. Mike Awesome and unsafe table spots. Really? Come on. Mike Awesome's just an asshole in the ring, man.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really see it, but I'm hitting him with a chair.
Boom. Over the head like 7 times. Ow. Was it barely legal in 1998 when Masato Tanaka...
No, he had a few matches. There was... I think Anarchy Rules 2000, I want to say, was the 3-way, and there was...
No, it was the one...
Oh, the one-on-one was the...
it was 1998.
It was SummerSlam... not SummerSlam. Heatwave 98.
Heatwave 98, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah. Okay, so...
Go watch those matches.
Finn Balor's winning.
For anyone.
Finn Balor's winning. Okay, so...
Finn Balor, win. So let's move on to the special tag matches, Nate.
Special tag!
Yeah. Special tag match. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon... Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm fucked up already. If Owens and Zayn win, they're rehired to SmackDown. I think Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon are gonna win, mainly because why would you have him return if he's not gonna win? Okay, and also it gives Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens an in to get to Raw.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. That's exactly where I was gonna go. I hate Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon on SmackDown in their current storyline, but I think Shane McMahon's on TV too much.
I can't wait for the WrestleMania to be over that we don't see Shane McMahon anymore.
He's not a main eventer.
I hate
I liked him in a reduced role when he was just kind of like comedy spots backstage.
Remember when it was like, oh, Shane's back? Remember when that was a big thing back in 2016?
No, but I mean, remember when SmackDown kind of started and he was just sort of in the back seat, and most of the time it was just he would be there every once in a while, being like, "Oh, I'll book a match or something," It was seeing him on TV all the time with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at this point. I mean, I was talking about the other feuds, 33 and 34. It's just he's not a good talker that much. I mean, he's super calm, but for the most part, everyone else is super calm, and I was super calm. Anyways, so
yeah. But as long as he's not being, crashing or crash landing helicopters, he's just fucking boring.
Yeah, and he's not interesting.
He's not a good wrestler.
No,
because he's not a wrestler. He never trained. No. He just does his bad punches.
Kind of watch some people do wrestling.
He falls off of things, takes big bumps, everyone pops for him, and then the boys look bad.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I love that called the boys, I know them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm there backstage with the boys. It's more like Dirty Mike and the boys. Mustard and the Poodle.
Wasn't that from the other guys?
The other guys, yeah, the other guys.
The Wrestling Connection, The Rock was in it, and everyone thought The Rock was going to be in this next match. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon in the mixed special tag match.
Good segue.
Yeah.
Segue! Yes. Anyways, so mixed match challenge style match. Did you watch any of that?
What?
Mixed match challenge.
Nope, I do not watch it.
You should apparently the writing was really good and the matches were kind of meh.
Well, the thing is about WWE is I don't watch that much WWE.
No.
Because I'm a wrestling fan through and through. I love wrestling. But I love Ring of Honor. I love New Japan.
It's just too much. It's too much.
No, but the thing is, I can keep up with New Japan.
There's too much WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And besides, there's too much, and it's not good enough for me to watch it all the time. Because it's not that good.
I watch it on Facebook, but not in the way you think. Because it's on Facebook, right?
Oh, because the GIFs.
I watch GIFs. Yeah, no, I do that too.
Yeah, well, I'm following Total Divas Wrestling or EPS, whatever it's called.
Yeah, they make the best GIFs. They make the best GIFs.
They put subtitles, man.
Yeah, they kind of color correct it a bit, and that's when there's some shading on the sides. That's when you know it's a solid GIF.
Yeah.
Anyway, so who's winning?
No, but they're actually really good.
Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey are winning this match.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I mean, Triple H go, I have a boner tonight. I'm gonna bury you.
They got Stephanie McMahon going, meow, I wanna win, cause I play a bad guy on TV. Meow.
Remember that time I buried Brimo?
Everyone?
No, Brimo for some reason? I mean, if William Regal came out and fucking destroyed everyone and then she won, I wouldn't be so angry. But William Regal, No Way Out 2001.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When William Regal came out, didn't know who to choose and fucking slammed him. Yeah. If he did that at every match, I wouldn't be so mad.
Yeah.
But it's that she wins clean
A little aside on that Stephanie McMahon versus Trish Stratus match. It's funny how William Regal did the best spot in the entire match.
And he wasn't even at it.
One little thing, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so good.
Regal's amazing.
Yeah.
Regal, underrated, man.
Regal, best dong on WWE TV ever.
Only dong is
only unexposed, the business dong I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they're exposing the business. Oh.
He's exposing his business.
He's exposing his business.
Speaking of the business, the Usos, the New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers are going to give us the business in this triple tag match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
2 for 2, I like it. Anyways, Bludgeon Brothers are winning this match, and I'll tell you why.
Really?
Yeah, because for me, it would make most sense because you want to put them over as dominant heels, and you sell 2 subsequent pay-per-view matches, unless they're dumb and they put them on TV right away. Yeah. But I mean, you can sell the rematch, the Usos, and then you can sell the New Day. I mean, they already have history from being in this match. With the New Day and Usos, we've seen that 1,000 times. Yeah. I mean, it's good every time. The thing is, right? Again,
you can only watch the same shit. Like
exactly
the law of diminishing returns, right?
Exactly. So the second you get the Bludgeon Brothers, get the belts on the Bludgeon Brothers, we got to see some new matches. Plus, with the draft coming up after, I mean, the other people can start coming in. War Machine is going to start coming in soon, so it's going to be fun.
I'm so excited for War Machine. I'm so stoked. But I don't think they're going to come in. I'm thinking they're coming in next year.
Next year, yeah, exactly. But I mean, if the Bludgeon Brothers can hold on to the belts for a year, I mean, I don't see any.
Well, they're going to all be in the mix by next year.
Yeah.
In one form or another, whether it be at Raw, whether it be on.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, do you think the Usos should go to Raw?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I know, but after the rematch, they go to Raw.
Yeah.
I mean, with draft.
Oh yeah, wasn't the draft going to be on the pay-per-view?
It's going to be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah. It should
be on next. It should be on Backlash. Yeah, whatever. But and plus, Cesaro and Sheamus are a good tag team, and they obviously have shown that they can have a good match with the Usos. I mean, they did it so at Survivor Series. Speaking of Cesaro,
wait, hold on.
Oh, did you?
Hold on, I did not make my prediction.
And who do you think's
close one? You tried to get the segue in there, but I'm gonna go with the New Day because they're probably gonna give them that WrestleMania moment because they've never had one. WrestleMania 31, they're all in the Battle Royal. WrestleMania 32, they lost to the League of Nations. Remember that?
Why?
WrestleMania 33, they were the hosts. WrestleMania 34.
No, the fact that they came out of a cereal box, gross, means that's a WrestleMania moment for them. With them wearing silly Halloween costumes at WrestleMania 33 and introducing the Hardys. That's a WrestleMania moment.
No, but they need that big win where they win the titles on the big stage.
Yeah,
you know?
They hold them up. But no, I don't think. Well,
and also, everyone loves the New Day. So
yeah, the New Day, they have a lot of longevity. They have a lot of. They're able to stick around. They're able to change just ever so slightly to keep themselves relevant. So I feel like they have a lot of time. With the Bludgeon Brothers, I feel like they want to strike while the iron is hot.
What is the iron really that hot?
No, but I mean they can't debut. It can't be their first match forever.
That's true. I guess not.
You want to get these dominant heels over.
I guess. So let's just lay out.
So you're gonna say the New Day.
I'm gonna lock in the New Day.
You're gonna lock in the New. Okay. Well, you are wrong, sir. And we are going to switch over to the double prediction tag match. First, we're predicting who Braun Strowman's tag team partner is. Weird they left it for Mania, as we talked about it before.
Everyone loves a surprise pop.
Sure.
They did that with the tag team titles last year, so...
Yeah, that was a real surprise. Holy.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that? I'm like, nah, it couldn't be the Hardys. They were in the tag title match last night, and it was, like, really intense. And then, like, they came out, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I remember that. That was fun. I'm glad I was in my room, because I just come back, and then I just hear their music play. I'm like... What?
I popped on the couch,
Yeah.
But
Sheamus and Cesaro, champions, taking on Braun Strowman and TBD. You know, TBD, I've been hearing a lot of good shit about him. Fucking solid on the indies. We had a really good NXT run. TBD is going places.
Yeah, TBD, or as we know him from the indies, Trailer Brendan, Derrickson, a really good guy.
Really,
he's a really solid guy.
Dude, you know the problem is? He's a dick in real life. Yeah, Trailer Brendan Dickton.
Derrickton. Goddamn, you can't. His name's not that hard to remember. It's Tyler Brandon Derrickton, okay?
Derrickson. Anyways, so
I'm sad you can't remember Taylor Bob Donaldson.
So is Braun Strowman going over, regardless of who his partner is? By the way, his partner should be Elias.
Okay. I think here's the two possibilities.
Yep.
They, Sheamus and Cesaro come out champions by pinning the other guy, or Braun Strowman wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they could just like Rikishi it from Judgment Day 2002 and just have like, you know, some wimpy guy and Braun Strowman wins it on his own, and then, you know, the other guy just realizes it after, like, oh, I'm tag champion. Yeah. Do you remember who Rikishi's mystery partner is from Judgment Day 2002?
I'm gonna say like Spike Dudley.
No, Rico Constantino. Well, it's just Rico at the time, the stylist of the.
Yeah, I know what he looked. Yeah, exactly. He also tagged with Charlie Haas later for the tag titles.
Yeah, and actually, won.
Yeah.
He was much more flamboyant at that point.
Yes, he was.
I actually didn't mind those characters. I thought they had a lot. It was a lot of fun.
With Chuck and
Enrico with Miss Jackie. I don't know. I was really young from I remember. So
yeah, exactly. Plus they had those beautiful tag belts.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
speaking of belts.
No.
Okay. Oh no, I have to bring this up.
Oh yes. Oh shit. Yes. We'll talk about this later. No, we have to talk about this later. We'll finish this up and we'll talk about it later.
Okay. I'll just say this for now. Skip later to hear us rant about the new NXT title. You won't want to miss this.
Anyway, so Cesaro and Sheamus, I could see him winning. Because I feel like I don't want the WWE's not going to be like they don't want too many title changes. So if every title changes because IC's going to change, Tag's going to change, both women's are going to change. That's a lot of belts right there changing. US has the possibility of changing. I think this one has the possibility of keeping them. I puts over the Cesaro or the Bar as a solid tag team. It shows that they can go 2 against 1 against this giant. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's really sad that they're going to bury Terrence Bobinson Derrickson.
Yeah, I know. Taking him out of this tag match. But I mean, this one's kind of sort of a throwaway one. I mean, I could see the Bar winning. So then we're moving on to AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. I think Shinsuke's gonna win.
I don't.
If this was New Japan, AJ would win, but Shinsuke's gonna win. The reason I say that because here's the thing: they like in New Japan when they wanted they just give the title, they take the title off AJ. Shortly before Wrestle Kingdom, but you like in New Japan they really like their long title reigns.
Yeah,
so, but I mean the belt rarely ever changes the dome in recent memory. I'm like in the early Wrestle Kingdoms they changed it or just had a tag match in the main event. But
SmackDown doesn't have a thick enough roster for AJ to keep it. Honestly, with top main event guys who we haven't seen before. With Shinsuke, I think it'd be the right move. They're both faces, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
In that sort of dynamic, Shinsuke's music's fun. It's a good WrestleMania theme. Man, it's for if this is like the season finale and then like Tuesday after is the season premiere, then this is definitely the
something I want to speculate on is what do you think they're gonna do for his entrance?
It's Violent Guy again. I mean, there's really not that.
I hope they don't do the stupid thing where they have a bunch of people pretend to play violins.
That was really stupid.
That was dumb.
Take over Toronto.
I don't remember.
Yeah, take over Toronto with Samoa Joe when he lost the title, the NXT title. It's because that.
And then they won it back in Japan.
Yep, they won it back in Kyoto.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Roman Reigns winning the Universal Championship. I don't know why they put it in the match listing, but
it's already wow. Did they see in the future, or was it just that obvious? Yeah, no, he is winning that championship. Not much you can say here.
Nope.
It's gonna be kick out of F5, kick out of a spear, Superman punch, kick out of a spear, and then. Suddenly, FABULOUS, Carmella's cashing in her Money in the Bank.
Oh, that was funny. I was on Twitter today, and there was some infographic being like, Carmella's the longest holding of the title or Money in the Bank contract, and Lance Storm came in and said she's the longest to do nothing forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Something along those lines. I'm studying because I'm on a show.
Well, think about it though. That's not an accomplishment.
She's done nothing for the longest.
I mean, yeah, exactly. We've been saving it up. So that you know what? Honestly, if we can go back a tick, that wouldn't be a bad. If you don't want to give the title to Nia Jax because she's not good. But I mean, it's not like it stopped them before. I mean, they gave Jinder the fucking title. But I mean, you can have a Carmella because Asuka's going to be on SmackDown because she's going to have the women's title. Do kind of like a half draft where you have Carmella take the women's title on Raw, and then you start a new feud from there.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Because then you switch. Imagine if Alexa Bliss wins against Nia Jax where Carmella cashes in.
Yeah, Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, it doesn't even have to win. You just have to go through, and then she runs in, curb stomps, 1, 2, 3. You know?
Yeah, like no, but when Alexa Bliss and tired and winded from this big win, and then
no, she wouldn't win. She wouldn't win.
Okay,
that's the problem. Is with the nature of the feud, she wouldn't win. Mm-hmm. She'd have to do it mid match, and that would be a pretty smart move. I mean, they could have done it at Survivor Series and SummerSlam and stuff like that. I mean, not SummerSlam, but they could have done it at Survivor Series. But I'm glad not glad. They held it off. They did their thing, and now James Ellsworth is able to finally reap his rewards, and getting her. I'm gonna call her James Ellsworth forever because James Ellsworth was the one who won the Money in the Bank.
Hey, no, she won it.
She won it on SmackDown. Yeah, top ratings, whatever.
Also, keep in mind, not keep in mind, but here's a little fact. James Ellsworth just won a tag title in the Indies with Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert. They look like twinsies.
They're a good tag team. They're the small guys.
We're the comedy team.
Yep.
I'm the longest reigning light heavyweight champion, and you're the first ever women's Money in the Bank holder. Wow.
God bless. God
bless him.
So we just went through that entire card in half hour.
I'm not excited about many of the matches, honestly. I mean, I assume most, or at least I hope most of them are probably going to be good matches. I mean, on paper, you look at it and you go, that's probably going to be a good match. Let's see if I'm going to count them out. Let's see. Shit. Good for what it is. Good. Okay. Good. Meh. And meh. That's a solid majority of good, and then the other side's meh. But I mean, I could take a piss or grab some popcorn or something, you know.
Could I whip out my New Japan boner for 2 minutes if you allow me?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay, remember how excited we were for Wrestle Kingdom 12?
I mean, I wasn't that excited for anything but the main event.
What about 2 or because there was the Jericho match.
Oh, that's true.
There was Naito versus Okada.
There was 3 matches I was excited for. There was 3 matches I was genuinely excited for, and I thought I was confident the best match of the night was going to be the juniors match, the junior singles title.
Yeah, that was great.
Which was a great match. I knew it was going to be the best. Dave Meltzer didn't believe so, but whatever. The United States title match and then the heavyweight title match. Yeah, I knew not I knew, but I felt like Tanahashi couldn't put on as stellar of a match as he used to.
No, because the reason why is because he was just injured.
Injured, exactly. So I didn't see that one being a good match. But there was a couple matches in which I was kind of like meh for. Like the Young Bucks match always are fun, and the Suzuki match was okay. So
the tag match was a lot of fun. You got a good introduction to Killer Elite Squad on that night.
I love Killer Elite Squad.
Yeah,
they may not be the best wrestlers, but they're scary motherfuckers.
I love the spitting, man. Yeah. You should have seen Sakura Genesis. Did you see Lance Archer scare that kid?
No.
Oh my god. It was a kid in the front row with an LIJ shirt.
Yeah.
And Lance Archer sees a kid crying and just screams in the kid's face. The kid just loses it. He's just crying.
Oh no.
It was so great. You gotta see that, man.
Yeah. Anyway, so you give me a piece before you. I interrupted you.
Oh, I was just saying.
You were saying you were excited for Wrestle Kingdom?
Wrestle Kingdom 12, we were way more excited, or at least I was. Yeah. I was way more excited for this than that. Yeah. But then again, I was following the tag league every night. I was, every night.
Plus, there was a real reason to be excited for when you saw how good the G1 match was.
Yeah.
If Elimination Chamber was the fucking match of the year, right? Or the Royal Rumble match was the match of the year getting into this, so that we had something to genuinely be okay, I have this frame and they're going to do it even better on the night, right? The same way the G1 finals with Kenny Omega and Naito was, and you look going oh my god, Okada versus Naito is going to be even better.
And they also had good matches at Invasion Attack and what was that one? Dominion 2016.
Exactly. So yeah, you have that frame of reference to go on. With this one, it's kind of it's going to be all right. It's going to be 8 hours of my time.
Also keep in mind, WWE's they just don't bring on the good wrestling that New Japan does.
No. Well, that's not what they do.
No, that's right. They don't do wrestling. They put on movies.
Yeah. Well, I'm not against their movies. They're not bad necessarily out of principle. But yeah, no, that's what NXT is for.
Yeah.
But if
we got some time to fill. Want to talk about NXT?
Speaking of NXT, let's talk about that god awful time. I'm just gonna pull it up on screen. Right?
We'll put up the card so we can talk about that too, because we have 20 minutes. So we can fill up some time with some takeover predictions. Come on,
what's they call Louisiana?
New Orleans.
NOLA. I'll just look up NOLA. Okay, so
there's 5 matches announced. Perfect amount of matches. I'm good.
I know it's a 2.5 hour show. Not too long, not too short. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, so the first match. There's no way this could be the first match. There's no way that Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa is the first match.
It might be. It might be just because this is not the official order. True, it's on Wikipedia, right? Yeah. So this might be the semi.
It almost definitely it has to be. It's such a it's a feud that's been going on for what 2 years now.
2 years, no,
a year. Yeah.
When was the ladder match? With,
I don't start it there. I started at Cruiserweight Classic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think last summer, about last summer.
Okay, so no, but the thing is about Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa is this one is a bigger match than the women's title match. So
yeah, 100%. 100%. Because that's just a rematch from last TakeOver.
Yeah, which was okay.
Plus on NXT TV, they didn't have that much built for it, honestly. Yeah. I mean, Shayna just went, I want a match, and William Regal went, no, and then she beat up some people, and she went, okay.
And he went, okie doke.
Yeah, it was the same build as last time. So I mean,
Adam Cole is going to be in the title match.
Yeah. Yes, he is. That was my phone. All right. But yeah, no, he's going to be in the title match, but let's...
he's going to be in 2 matches. He's pulling double duty. That's pretty cool.
He's in 2 matches. Oh, yeah.
He's in a ladder match. So that gives him
They booked him twice? Yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
There is no... Okay, so they're probably going to do the NXT North America... No. Tag title first. Then women's match. Then Undisputed Era. Sorry, then the title... Sorry, the ladder match. Oh, no. Ladder match first. No. Fuck. Which one would they do first? That's a good question.
I'd put the tag title. I put the tag titles match first.
Yeah,
because that gives Adam Cole some rest time.
I mean, obviously that's why I say you put the women's match in between that is like a buffer.
It's gonna be cool to see him with the belt though.
Then Johnny Gargano, and then the Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black. Okay, but anyways, let's talk about this North American Championship. See if they have a picture of that.
Oh boy!
Oh my God.
It's worse than I remember, and I only saw it yesterday.
It gets even worse every time.
First off, the shape of the strap doesn't look like it will work on. Oh no! The only person who will look good on in my mind is Lars Sullivan.
Maybe, yeah.
He's a big dude with the big lift. Oh no! I hope they don't put it on that guy. Yeah. He's too green.
They might. They could. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. But NXT doesn't usually do the stuff like that. I don't like the side plates.
I don't like the main plate with the North American. I think just having a North American title is a dumb idea anyway.
Yeah, I hate it's too much of a name. The North American title.
Yeah.
Just call it the fucking TV title or the network title or the NXT mid card title or the we couldn't figure out more compelling feuds besides the ones we have, so we had to put a belt in there because we're lazy.
Or how about the NXT Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah.
The NXT
Intercontinental doesn't even make sense either. It's like, and I hate these titles with like geographic locations, like the U.S. title, because it's like it's gonna get defended more places than the U.S. by people who are not from the U.S.
Like it was like when New Japan had a U.S. title, and they the first place it was defended was Japan,
and by a Canadian.
Yep, first holder is Canadian, and second holder New Zealander.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, the titles with geographic locations are so stupid.
Yeah.
So let's stop that. Let's call it the NXT second place title. Just make it silver.
NXT title 2.
NXT, you're not marketable yet. Title.
How about I think the TV title would have been fine.
Yeah, TV would have been fine. I mean, but that the UK title is essentially that because it's always on NXT TV.
Yeah,
it's on Takeover, but it's not on Takeover. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, the champion's going into the tag match. Yeah. Do you think he'll be a double belt holder?
I can see it. I want him to be
with Roddy Strong, and I think. Wait, hold it. Go back to the card.
Yeah.
Because I think...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Because what's the... Okay, let's see this. Okay, so it's both for both the tag titles and the Dusty Rhodes Classic trophy.
Yes. So I can't imagine Authors of Pain winning both, being 2 times holders of both.
Yeah.
Because that would be ridiculous. The Undisputed Era, I could see winning it. Just keeping the titles and waiting for Bobby Fish to get healed. And Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, again, I could see, because then they'd just be fun to have.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we kind of had like a random tag team like Cesaro and Sheamus the way they
are. Or like a Oliver Gray and... no, they were the British Connection or something like that. And Neville.
Yes, not the British Connection. It was the... I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember exactly what...
The Flaming Gaze and Invasion?
No. The Raging Cajun Asian Potatoes. That was the Raging Cajun Potato Skins. But no, it was... I'm just gonna look this up because it's killing me. Neville and Oliver Gray was the
British Ambition.
British Ambition. That's not very good.
No.
They were the first NXT. I mean, like Buddy Murphy and Blake were Banff, but they were kind of just like together for no reason, I guess. One's Australian, one's American. It's like.
Anywho, so this card actually is more interesting than the WrestleMania card.
It always is.
Yeah.
It always is going to be a little bit more exciting. New title sucks. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. Who's going over and why?
Tommaso Ciampa. It would be cool. You can have him back in NXT as a full-time heel. Johnny Gargano could go to Maine, being like, "Hey, I have nowhere else to go. I'm banned from NXT. Gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go to SmackDown or Raw or something like that."
Oh, well, if Gargano wins, he'll be put back in NXT, and if Ciampa wins, Gargano will be gone from NXT. Yeah, I mean, loser leaves town matches happened in NXT before, and they just go up to Maine. I mean, look at Elias.
Yep.
He lost a loser leaves town match against Cassius Ohno a while back, and that's why that's how we got on to Maine.
So, yeah.
I could see them doing that. Yeah, where would you put him?
I would put him on
205 Live.
They might do that. That actually would make sense.
They were originally supposed to be put in there, and he was in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
He can be Cruiserweight champion. Easy.
Yes, that would be good. Put him and Neville in a match or something. I don't know. I miss Neville. Neville was so good. He should be on the heavyweight division.
I want to see him in the best of Super Juniors.
Yeah. Yeah. So the ladder match, pitting Adam Cole, EC3, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, Ricochet, and the Velveteen Dream, all in alphabetical order, for the inaugural NXT North American Championship.
I hope for the love of God they don't make Lars Sullivan the first champion.
I don't want Lars Sullivan to win it. I don't want Killian Dane to win it. I want Killian Dane to win the UK title. The Ricochet, not yet. I don't think he should get a title yet.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I'd put him in 205 Live at this, with this new regime. Seems to be better.
Yeah. Velveteen Dream, I could see him going over.
Or just on Raw and proper.
You know who's... EC3 should win.
Okay.
EC3...
Adam Cole, I would like to see him keep the tag belt. I'd just like to see Adam Cole come to Maine and win the WWE Championship in a few months. Just build him up real strong, make him the champion.
Yeah, I could see. I don't know, it's weird. I don't see him wearing that belt. Not yet, anyways. I see him as more like Intercontinental Championship, and not to say he doesn't deserve it and he's not a good wrestler, and I don't see him in the top of the card. At this point, I just don't see him literally wearing that belt.
Maybe because I've been just watching Adam Cole, dominate ROH for years. So know.
Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler.
Oh, Ember Moon.
Ember Moon. Ember. I want Ember Moon to win, but I feel like Shayna Baszler's going to win.
They might do that. I mean,
I just have a feeling. It's a gut feeling.
Yeah.
My brain is also telling me that Ember Moon's going to win because she hasn't done anything with the title, and they pushed her for a long time. Shayna Baszler can easily go to Maine, not because of her wrestling ability, but because more of her character work, and they need some top heels on the women's side because they don't really have any after Shayna Brooke turned face. Like she was holding up the heels division, but no.
Yeah, they have Alexa Bliss as a heel, and
we've seen her 1,000 times with I think everyone.
Mm-hmm. And also they turned Mickie James for no reason.
Oh, because they needed someone.
They needed a goon. They needed a fall girl.
So that's gonna happen, and then we got Andrade Cien Almas with Salina Vega versus Aleister Black for the NXT Championship. I want Andrade Cien Almas to hold this championship forever.
I think Aleister Black might get his WrestleMania weekend moment.
Yeah. It's in the general vicinity of WrestleMania. It's in the same town.
Yeah, it's across the street.
It's across
where WrestleMania will be held in 24 hours.
Yeah, maybe even less. Well, less definitely because that's how time works. I want Andrade Cien Almas doing this. That's the drama for me. Is I want them to keep that title because he's so good. I mean, 5-star match.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, he was the guy who got their first WWE 5-star match in years.
I feel like it was more Gargano than anything, but at this point, like he still was there. It takes 2 to tango, boys.
It also he was not. He can hold his own in Mexico and Japan.
Yeah, exactly. So I strongly want Cien Almas to keep this title, but then again, I also wanted Bobby Roode to keep the title and not McIntyre to take it because I thought they should keep the title. I feel like with NXT champions, they should have longer title reigns. We haven't seen one in a while. I mean, Samoa Joe had a little bit of a long one. We haven't seen really a long, dominant title reign since Finn Balor. Joe had it for.
He had 2. They blew by their whole first time two-time champion real fast.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, 14 days. He had it.
Made Sami Zayn look better.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, he had it for an entire
month
time between takeovers. I think it was 2 months.
Oh, 2 months. Okay,
it was 2 months.
Oh, it was 60 days. I thought it was 30 for some reason.
I think 60 days. I think 60 days. Roughly, he had it maybe like 67 or something. It'll change, but let's see. Because he's definitely not going to be the shortest champion ever, but or anymore. But yes, there we go. We're gonna look at Mr. Sami Zayn holding it for 62 days. That's close, 62 days. And then, look at this, 14 days.
Yep.
And then 56 days. Bobby Roode, 203, not bad. And then McIntyre 91, but he didn't do anything with it. He lost it straight away to Cien Almas.
No, he had that that Roderick Strong match that all
the other ones have.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's like a phase in their match. Have your match at Roderick Strong
on TV.
Yeah.
I mean Roderick Strong's good.
Oh, he's good, but they're just they haven't done anything with him. How long has he been in NXT since 2016?
Yeah.
2016. He was definitely in ROH in 2016. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, the NXT Tag Championship history is not even a bad one. I mean, you look at here, it's...
Did you just say Tag Champion like Andre the Giant did?
Oops, yeah, I think I said that.
You did.
NXT Championship it's not a bad one. I mean, you got Finn Balor, Neville, Bo Dallas. They got something... Oh, no, this is in terms of longest reign, okay. Bo Dallas, Bobby Roode, Big E, Shinsuke, and Kevin Owens, Andrade, Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and Sami Zayn.
You know, I'm curious. Let's go to the Super Card of Honor card.
Like 8 minutes till the top of the hour. Let's look at Super Card of Honor. Just to check it out real quick. The main event's gonna be good.
Yep.
What do you think about Cody Rhodes? I think he's improved a ton since getting onto the Indies.
I think
his character work is so much better. I think his
So, who do you think's gonna win that Women of Honor title?
Winner of Honor?
Women of Honor title.
Oh, I don't care.
I think it's either gonna be Kelly Klein or Tennille Dashwood, and I don't think they're gonna have Sumi Sakai win it because 1, I don't think she can speak English, and 2, Mayu Iwatane's from Stardom, so it's not their girl. So it's gonna either be Kelly Klein.
Who's Kelly Klein?
Big undefeated girl. She's got a nice belly on her. She's was undefeated until she got a count out loss from what's her name, Karen Q. So she might win it. And Tennille Dashwood, we know her as Emma WWE. So put the title on the big star first, or just like elevate another young star. So
there's not that many matches I'm excited for. I mean, I'd be excited for Cody versus
let's look at the bottom. You got Chucky T versus Jonathan Gresham.
Garbage.
What?
No.
Jonathan Gresham's awesome.
No, it's not. No. I mean, just in terms of things I'm not personally excited for. I mean, Chucky T is more of a comedy wrestler to me, honestly.
Yeah.
And he is a serious worker. So I mean, it's probably gonna be fine. It's gonna be like
Jonathan Gresham's great. I think he's gonna elevate to if Chucky T puts his working boots on, they're gonna be good.
It's gonna be 7 minutes of whatever.
Yeah.
The Briscoes versus Jay Lethal and Tanahashi. I mean,
well, obviously the
cool,
Briscoes, the Briscoes are gonna win.
It's cool that it's just cool to see Tanahashi there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny King versus Silas Young.
I hope Silas Young wins it back, but
really?
I think they're going to put Kenny King over.
Gonna win,
yeah, I think they're going to put him over. They're trying to build him up.
SoCal Uncensored versus...
Well, you forgot Tomohiro Ishii versus Punisher Martinez, man.
Oh. Ishii's going to win.
Ishii's going to win, and if Ishii can drag Punisher Martinez to a good match, good on him.
Yeah.
Good on him.
So then there's SoCal Uncensored.
Punishment Martinez, like the Baron Corbin of the Ring of Honor.
Yeah, he's garbage, and I think I made that observation last time I watched Ring of Honor. SoCal Uncensored versus Flip Gordon and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
It would be funny. I want Flip Gordon and the Young Bucks to win, just because it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Because I like that dynamic. Because Flip Gordon's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think you're going? Yeah, exactly.
No, you're not doing it right. It's hold my hand first. Where do you think you're going?
I mean, it's changed some, but yeah. SoCal Uncensored probably gonna win that one.
Yeah, but I could see the Young Bucks and Flip Gordon winning it, having that sort of like golden lovers at this point. Like they're like not in Bullet Club with like a guy who's like outside Bullet Club.
Bullet Club is fine. Anyways, Hangman Page versus Kota Ibushi. It's gonna be a good match. Kota's winning.
Yeah, Kota should win.
Kota's winning. Whatever.
Dalton Castle versus Marty Scurll. I think Dalton Castle should win. Get a win off a big star like Marty.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Marty Scurll's going to stay around in Ring of Honor for a long time.
Marty? What do you mean?
Marty Scurll? I mean, he's just not their guy at this point. You can go to because he's more likely to go to Japan and stuff and do stuff in the UK. But no, Dalton Castle's going to win that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like Marty Scurll will win it eventually because he is a big star, and I think he has it in him to win the title.
Yeah,
but
no, it's not saying he wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, I liked him as
TV champion.
He was that's true. He was TV champion. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, well, that was.
But I was thinking about IWGP Junior. I thought he was really good. Well, not really good champion because he didn't do much with it. But I saw it fitting that it made sense when he got the belt. I was like, yeah, you could fit that role perfectly.
Yeah.
And then Cody versus Kenny Omega. That's going to be a match.
Yeah. Well, Kenny's going to win because Cody got the win at Sakura Genesis.
4.5 stars. No, 4.75 stars.
That's... Because I'm thinking 4.5 because
I don't think
the production. I don't think their production's as good as Japan's, so it might drag it down a little bit. And
I don't think Cody Rhodes going to be able to pull out a 5-star match. I don't think he can do it.
I don't think it's in him. Like, if someone tells me he's a solid hand one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. But he hasn't. Okay, for one, like Cody has had give me the. Like there's only a few Cody Rhodes matches that are like great, but it's not because of Cody.
Yeah, and then, like you could say Okada versus Cody at last year's G1 special.
Yeah, and then
and it's like that was like a good Cody match, but not even a good Okada match.
Yeah, we also just got off of the Kenny match at the time. So, but also there's the Kota Ibushi match that was like Kota's
Wrestle Kingdom. That was really good.
Yeah, it was really good, but it was more Kota Ibushi. Yeah. Helping him out.
That's true. Yeah.
But I like Cody's gotten some character work. He's a real dick. He's good at playing that dick.
I know he's a good heel. He's a very good promo.
He's a good dick. He's got a good dick in him.
Yeah. And outside of him, if you know what I'm saying. Oh yes. Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be
it's gonna be a fun main event.
I mean, it's not gonna say. I don't want to say it's gonna be better than Takeover because it's not. I don't say it's gonna be better than WrestleMania because it's a totally different animal.
It might be better than WrestleMania.
In terms of wrestling, it might be.
It usually is.
But yeah,
it was definitely better than the last 2 years.
Yeah, but I'd rather stick around and watch WrestleMania than go back and watch this.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be on around the same time as TakeOver. I think this starts a little later.
It's a longer show, though.
Yeah.
It starts a little earlier, presumably.
This one starts later.
Later?
Yeah.
Than TakeOver?
Yeah.
Huh.
I checked it last night.
Oh, okay. Then, but then I wouldn't mind checking out the main event.
Mm-hmm. Because this might, hopefully, by the time TakeOver is over, this is still going on.
Oh, almost definitely, because it's longer. It's five or six matches longer.
Also, they're about, like, from what I've been seeing, about, like, 200 to 500 seats away from sellout.
Yeah.
They might paper it a little bit, but
yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Just to get it sold out.
Yeah, because it's mostly just the top seats.
Yeah. The nosebleeds, yeah, and I don't think they'd be afraid of selling, like, giving those away
for the sold out house.
Could we figure out a way to get free tickets?
Yeah, we have to fly down to Louisiana.
Oh, do they do this? How do they do that, anyways? How do you figure out a way to get free tickets?
I don't know.
If you can figure out a way to give us free tickets, email at us at idon'treallycare.com.
Yeah.
So the punishment for these predictions is we have to eat poo. That's it. Just tuning out, boys.